saying you record a private conversation. You're just acting dumb. Is this a private conversation? Or there? Momoshi. Use your brain for once, man. Or there? How is this a private call? As a matter of fact, even for
wait, let me extend the seeking. Is I think Lynch recorded Lagata in a show. Just like I am here right now, you record me and send it to my WhatsApp. So Lynch recorded Lagata on the on TikTok, then send it to Lagata on WhatsApp. I hear you. I see everything you were doing there.
So when he saw that, he now said it's done. He now said part of. And I reply him. I said, I have just listened to the voice recording from my panel. I'm okay meeting with the legal team. If I'm okay linking with the legal team, if you can, I will call you and let's talk as a man. Because obviously, sending that to me, I agree that yes, it was my panel, my live stream, right? Maybe he didn't like it. And I said, let's talk as a man. Tell me what's wrong. You understand? If that's okay, let me know. I believe that would make more sense. Instead of you going on live dragging me. You know, he started dragging me after that show. Okay, he sent something again. You know, said there's over...
sorry, I said Lenchi Lagata. Do you have anywhere in this chat where you did apologize to him when he showed you that?
Hold on.
If you have, take it to that place, yes. Because for me, you subjected him into bully, and he may not like it. And the way he went about it now, you know.
Okay. Let me. Okay, you know, say recording.
Because that's an evidence that you just showed, and that evidence against you.
Papariano. If that was dragging at the first stage of apology that I had made on my live show, actually, right? Second time was on the music pivot. Third time was on that stupid boy Akbankpa. The fourth time was on Pizumo, and I think Mickey as well.
Do you have any evidence of it?
Yeah, on my own, you made apologies to him. You said sorry to him.
You were there, you were there.
The host, I was host. Even Lenchi came, and Lenchi, I was telling Lenchi didn't want to listen to me. It was like, I was telling them, let Lagata have already told you sorry here, and let's. He was just talking. Then he never wanted to. He never wanted.
Okay.
You know what?
Okay. Let me.
I will ask him. I will ask him.
Let me read my love letter here.
You ever apologized to him for that?
I did. Yes. All right. Let me go for that.
Lori Ebi tried to settle them as well.
Look, on this part, I said after all that, as I said, good morning, Lenchi. Stop acting up, please. Let's deal with this with maturity. He didn't reply. Then I further on. I have come to you because you have been acting funny. I asked let us talk, but you are not calling, but or you won't type. I was never dragging you. Stop all these things you're saying. I remember I messaged you because the barrister wanted to speak to you about the nurse. And the reason I came to you was because you told me yourself you build the nurse. And I have been on your platform saying stuff about the nurse, and you even spoke to me on the phone about this nurse. You told me you didn't want to bring her out, you didn't want to bring her out like other way where this boy spending. And I said that that was understandable and is a good choice. And you said you will provide her when she is needed in Corona inquest. That was your Corona inquest. That was our conversation. So when the lawyer asked me about this nurse, if I know anyone that knows her or that can get hold of her, that was why I came to message you with good heart, and you asked me to go and speak to your PA. To go and speak to your PA. Then I asked sarcastically, who was your PA? and he said I should call Didi Drew. I found that really disrespectful, that you will send me back to your PA. I don't think at any point in time you had mentioned to me about PA. So I found it funny and I just left it because other people are asking, excuse me, for the nurse picture and dragging on the nurse. Send me proof of me asking for a picture of the nurse after you told me you bailed the nurse and that you didn't want to bring her out on the platform, which I respected because it was you who bragged about bailing the nurse. I don't think I have done anything wrong coming to want to speak to you about the nurse when the barrister asked me. But instead, you went to tell Didi Drew wrong information about it, and then she started dragging me, posting stuff on our timeline, and was shared to me. But I knew the truth, and I never got upset with her. So I reached out to her, and we got the clarification, and then she apologized, and we move on. Lately, only to see you throwing shades around, and you were even dragging me with people on your platform. You know, more. Okay, there's no more. Okay, more. On your platform, I messaged and called you. You deny it, even when I listened to stuff you were saying on that day, but still deny it. I'm so disappointed in you, but I know we will jam very soon and we can sort it out proper, because assumptions and pride will not take us anywhere. I can't lie. You told me you bailed the nurse. You told me you have spent 20 million. You said you know the father of the nurse, that is your friend. You said so many things in case you have forgotten. And now, I'm not speaking for anyone. I'm speaking for myself. I never asked you for picture. I never asked you to provide the nurse picture. Only time I have spoken to you about the nurse is because you called me and explained to me about the nurse. There are videos of you. People were contacting me that they heard all what you said. They heard all what you said, and the videos are, I want to drag you. I won't drag you. I will collect all those videos and I will do a live. I will do a live and drag the hell out of you. I won't stoop so low to do that. Coming from on social media, especially when we are trying to fight for the same justice, it makes no sense for two grown men doing what others are doing. But if you think there is nothing to talk about, you are just rude, Lenji. I don't know what or who you think you are. You made mistake, you lied. You made mistake, you lied and want people to feel bad for you. Instead of you swallowing your pride and come out clean and apologize to people you have misled. That would have settled the whole thing instead of making it worse. But that's your choice and how you know how to deal with stuff. But I have nothing against you because I know what transpired with all your narratives, and anyone can make mistake, but correcting it should be the only way forward instead of being defensive. He didn't even reply. I said, I can't be going back and forth with you. I heard all allegations, but again, I won't be bothered and you have been forgiven because I don't care about all this bullshit. So keep your dragging on and continue what you're doing. I won't pay attention to it. I won't pay attention to any negativity, and I'm in for justice and nothing else. The same you once also asking us to go out, hang out, asking us to chill. I know that you have something to say to me, but you can't come forward to say it. Instead, going on platform, talking shit about me. Since when do you want to turn it to fracas? Is that why you are in justice? And he replied, thank you, Assistant God. So In all fairness, Papariano, the live stream I did that we are all talking about the nurse, obviously was because it wasn't forthcoming. And we've announced it on the platform, different platform, that please, any other person that have any link for the nurse or whatever. And that's when people start coming up. But Lenji said it on his platform. Lenji said that on the platform. And obviously we laugh about it. And we put, if you call that one dragging, that is the reason why I said that. Hold on.
Can you allow to talk? From what you've read, can you allow to talk, please?
Okay, all right, no problem.
I wanted to add something to it. Do you believe that he has apologized?
It's not Papariano that is talking now. It's SHÀTD that is talking, right?
Can you? Yeah. I'm asking another question. Can we allow him to talk? Just 1 minute.
There's one thing I wanted to add to it before Papariano speaks. It's very important.
No.
No, 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please.
It's not there. Richie, you can go on.
Please. I don't want to raise my voice now. Lagata, thank you for all these evidences. Just by the way, people are wondering why Lagata is documenting evidence. It's just exhibiting his professionalism as an IT guy and the nature of his core profession. Evidence is quite paramount. Just for you guys to know. Maybe that's why he got this attitude from, and I think it's the right attitude to have. That's number one. Secondly, I actually, at one point, which is a bit of a concern for me, I tried to mend the rift. I never knew it was that big. At one point, I was talking to Lenchi. I don't know whose platform I was then. And then Lagata came in, and I was just interceding. So, okay, listen, you guys are very strong.
It was Bizumo.
Yeah, it was Piske. I said, you guys are very strong. Why don't you bury this sachet and move on? And then Lagata came, apologized, and then Lenchi said, no, I'm not taking an apology. Now he says something, right? That whenever you apologize, that you go back and do the same thing. So what is it exactly the same thing that he meant by that? That would be my question. What was it? He said, whenever you apologize, you always go back and still do the same thing to him. Is that true? And what was it? Because I remember he left the show that day.
Mr. Richie, before Lagata respond to you.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. I think I came up because of this nurse of a thing and that of Berekete. Let me talk about the nurse first. Lagata, I want to actually thank you for one thing I draw out of this your reading tonight. And that satisfies my opinion, which I have said about lynching on that nurse issue. I remember vividly when Justice Ombad was at the prime time when it was hot about the nurse, the first person that made us believe that it's close to the nurse. And Lagata just confirmed that tonight again. It was Lenchi that put a call through to the father. It was at this time, around this period. This is 11 past 12 in Nigeria. It was dead night. And he called the man between 11 or 12, if I'm not mistaken.
It was 12:15. I have the recording of that day.
Thank you. On this Papariano live here, we were all on the panel. He called the father, and I held that to my opinion that you that could call this man at this hour, and the man picked the call, you know more about the man. When a news broke out that Lenchi sent out a wrong picture of the girl, and Prime Boy confirmed that it wasn't the nurse. It made me curious to see why is Lenchi trying to do this to deceive the public on the nurse matter. But sometimes it will go away, sometimes it will come back again, but it doesn't want anyone to talk about the nurse. That is the funny part of that area of the nurse. If you are talking about justice for Mohbad, then we don't even know, we're still even be skeptical about Naira Marley until we all went back to the house. And it is obvious that Mr. Lover doesn't want justice. Then that was when we took our minds off the nurse. We tried to drag the nurse. We tried to talk about the nurse. We discovered that this nurse self is just an arranged stuff. If the driver stated this story, there was no nurse. It just, who is the second nurse in the first place? So the nurse matter doesn't even make sense for us any longer. But the Monday story is paramount than the nurse. I mean, you see, most of these people, they just come out, there is no integrity. And they come to deceive us, the public, that I'm doing the right thing, I'm standing right. No, we can think deeply and we can analyze situations. For you to call me Richie or to call my father, it means you are close to us. It won't be by mistake. Or someone links us together. And for my father to pick or for me to pick your call, Seth, it means that I have your number. I mean, I won't pick strange call at night, but it will, even though I will pick, it will be rare. At that moment, the man picked and he spoke with you live. So, and all of a sudden, you went on holiday on the nurse matter. Now we are hearing that you confirmed that you were the one that built the nurse. Look at that. But when they ask you in some area, you don't want to talk about it. I mean, for me, it's not much an issue again because there was no nurse in Mohbad matter. We all know that it's just a fallacy. It's just an arrangee. It is obvious. If the driver has spoken in that manner, that they called him as early as Tuesday and the nurse came 2:30. Come on, it doesn't make sense to me. And that is why I feel like all those things are just...
Just to support what you said, Lenchi and Didi actually got really upset about the nurse situation and they were raining curses on the nurse and all that. But coming back to the issue, like I think, I don't know whether this could be, whether that could be a kind of meeting between you guys, maybe on Papariano's platform would probably be a good idea to finally nail this thing down completely. Because you can see today that you have your evidence in place, kudos to you, that's your profession, and you kind of showed it all. So I won't put any blame on you for what you did in keeping or documenting your evidence just for this kind of situation, basically. And that's the only thing you can. If not, the time you have been down, I'm telling you right now. If not for the evidences you have, you have been an history on this justice for Mohbad. Because I myself, I was really skeptical about the situation from what I've seen, people coming to my inbox and all that. But for what I've been seeing lately, even though I've seen you many times, today we swore Ogun. And I keep asking that also. One day I was really angry. I said, okay, guys, if anybody has an evidence, it was on Papariano's platform one day like this. I said, if anybody has any evidences against Lagata, could you please come out? If you're not coming up, that means shame on you. I was so angry that day, and I said it for a purpose. It's only because of what I've been hearing and all that. That's why I said, okay, if anybody has evidence, should come up now and say it out. And we're here now, and I believe that you guys can mend the rift and just forget all this stupid. Sorry to use that word. All this ulabalu. Both of you have a strong force on this movement, but don't turn it to a negative force. And I think for what has happened today, Lagata, you actually vindicated somehow. When Gracie came up, we couldn't say anything. We were just dancing around.
You can even imagine, Richie, you can even imagine the long length message that Lagata wrote to Lenchi, and look at the response for those long messages that he just, that was...
Can I just say this?
Before you say this, let me just drop my second thought. Sorry, sir. My network has been lagging. I just managed to get somewhere. I want to go back again to work. Now, you see, let me take us back on the issue of the Berekete matter, okay? Richie, remember that the moment Berekete went to Lagos and spent 1 week in Lagos, that was the end of Mohbad's story. When he came back from Lagos, there was the story started taking another shape. When he said he went to Lagos to investigate, he came back to Abuja Nothing substantial any longer after he came back. Did he tell her what he saw? The only thing he told her is that they leave the dead body to rotting. That was all. Now, he kept quiet for a very long time until Andy of recent sent that message. And he came out like Lagos State Governor with anger and responded.
Yeah, I was saying that.
You understand?
By the way, Andy, we're going to do that next Tuesday. No, based on what we heard today.
That what?
Questions. Based on what we heard today, we could ask Bracket what happened about this alleged kidnapping story.
You see, it was one that Bible said that. He said he heard that Baba Obad has been was kidnapped, was attempted to be kidnapped or something.
Light into it.
I think that was he said it was an attempt. When he didn't say it was kidnapped, I watched the live that day. You know, we were still trying to get it. But the thing is, we all knew that. For me, I get fed up on him when he kept quiet but never come back to the public to tell us the way forward or whatever. If Baba Mohbad ran away from you or took the case to another place, you owe the public that explanation, that duty to come back to us because you gave us hope that you are getting justice for Mohbad. All of a sudden, you muted for a very long time. And nobody dare ask you because you acted like an emperor. Ayamika says she went to Berekete and fed her. They say they are not more, they say they don't have interest in the case.
I'm still asking people, sorry, whoever have that call, that famous call between Gracie and Berekete should play it. And then you can deduct some few things from it. Whoever have that recorded. Where he called Gracie last man standing. Lagata, do you have it by any chance?
It should be online, Abi. I remember that. Is it a call or a show?
No, it was a call.
Okay, that was a call?
Between Gracie and Berekete, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This was after they left.
Can I drop my own?
Yes, Salake, go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much, Rotimi. I want to address Papariano about this case. You see, in as much that you want us to call your place the center of justice for Mohbad, this case is being resolved now. Either we like it or not. This guy, what's his name? The other guy with Lagata, Lenti, have to be shut down. I know you can do it. We should not allow him. This is not what is happening now. We have something in front of us. We don't need this. Papariano, you can do it. I know you can do it. Because you were talking about it yesterday. It's either they stop it now or you go for them. You have Lagata.
Mr. Shalake.
Now, these guys keep continue doing this. Distracting us. We don't need it. What we need is just so bad. People have told him, and they keep chatting today. I don't know the guy. I hear about him plenty on some platform. But you can see what he's saying has not to do with just Mohbad. It's just personal vendetta. They are just trying to. I don't know what happened between the two of them. And they are distracting people. You've been waiting for the DNA, waiting for the Mohbad and the squads. Let's see what they can do at the end of the day. November 11 or 12. Less than, is it a month plus?
I know, ironically, what I like about the event of today is that it became more clearer to us that there are three people on this issue of.
We don't even need it.
1 minute.
Again.
No, it's very important. No, it's very important. Honestly speaking, it's very important that because there's a lot of people on that platform, right? And I can read the comment section. I was typing as well. Everybody now realized that this incidents between, like I said, Guresi, Joe, and Berekete, that the one that would know for whatever reason they have in their mind to organize that kind of a issue, right? That is it. There's no way to it now.
Now,
So,
what of that lady and the lady?
Oh no, I'm
shouting.
I'm getting somewhere, but they acknowledged. Maybe you didn't wait, right? Lenchas actually acknowledged when Illuminati came in. Illuminati explained, and then there's one other guy there who explained that okay, as the thing stands now, you can now see that this is now going towards Guresi, Joe, and Berekete, and they all agreed. The part of what they're blaming Lagata for is that okay, maybe he was aware of it, that he didn't shout out, and now you see that he actually shout out to the public immediately after that. So I don't know how they want to put him in the box for that. And what you've seen, look at the issue with the critical thinkers or whoever is claiming that he's been embezzling by Baba Mubad. This was just last week, and the guy came up with his evidences. Compelling evidences, and that put them to shame. So for me, like I said to him, that he is actually exposing a lot of things. That's why when somebody say making peace is all right, but let's try and root out all these.
Papariano is trying to warn them yesterday.
Let's rule out all this. Let's
they should stop this.
Let's
stop this because the way they are shouting,
the moment.
Richie, what I'm saying is this.
The moment, listen, you don't understand what I'm saying. There's a game.
I do.
Today. I'm not even talking about that.
They will do it tomorrow again.
But no, you're not getting the point, Salah. Okay, this is exposing a lot of things. Maybe you don't understand. It's today now. Today on that platform, it's now clear that okay, the people who mastermind this kidnapping, whatever, then we should read what I mean. Listen to what, like I said, it's between those three people for whatever reason they've done, and that's okay, that was a conclusion of that platform today.
Oh wait, what do you think tomorrow? They will do the same thing.
Listen, I'm not looking at that. Listen. I'm trying to take out these personal issues.
Yeah, we can take that one, but okay, I agree with you.
I'm taking it out. But moving forward,
now, the three of them,
moving forward, it's actually helping us in a way.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
I want to hold on to that point.
Yes. I will, of course, I will keep it on board. But now they should not come tomorrow again. This thing has been going on for like a month now. We don't need it. These people have been crying. Attacking Lagata, the two ladies, the two of them.
May I ask a question?
It's not about even attack. It's not the attack.
1 minute, Lagata, are you tired?
No, we need to talk about something else.
Please. I just don't like even what I'm doing. Honestly speaking, Mr. Richie, it's not good.
We need to talk about something else now.
Because of Mr. Shalake, hold on. Because of other people that must have spoken to me in private. You understand?
Yeah.
I want everybody to know that I had no intention of bringing out all these things, if not that they're trying to rope me that I was
you were pushed to the wall, basically.
I was part of those who took Baba away from Brekete and I kidnapped Baba. So they've been trying so many things. And all these things that common enemies joining hands together. There's still more to show for other people that are their cohorts. That will connect all the dots to why this attack is like this.
That's why the triage between you, Papariano, and Wunmi, you haven't done that yet, have you?
No, well, we haven't. So I'm just waiting for them to come with their lies, and I'll bring out the evidence. And
Lagata, Lenchi, Papariano invites Lenchi to come here, and
I
don't think Lenchi can come anymore.
No, he can't. He can't come here.
Because
No.
the way they,
I don't mind if you can drop us. Or you can invite him. Drop everybody.
Lenchi can never come here. I know Lenchi, he will never come here. Because he knows,
we asking him very terrible
to the corner that he will not like. I will tell you people something about Lenchi.
I know too.
I used to like Lenchi when Lenchi started here.
That's why.
I like the way.
That's why.
I'm going somewhere. I like Lenchi when he was here before. Then Lenchi, what I noticed about Lenchi is Lenchi met this lady called Didi Drew. Lenchi changed. That's me. I study people. Lenchi, since he started moving with that lady, Lenchi changed. Lenchi is not more the Lenchi that was vocal, that used to talk with passion. He changed. What made him change? Why is he having personal hatred on Lagata? Even on my platform, I remember Lagata was trying to make peace, telling him, okay, let's come, guy, let everything fly. Lenchi, you are there. I was like, Lenchi, okay, now it's your turn. Lenchi started, Didi was on the comment section telling him to drop. Is that how a man should be doing to his fellow men? You guys, I don't understand. You are a father, he's a father. Are you just not seeing what you are doing to yourself, Lenchi? That you're allowing the lady, everybody knows that this lady is controlling you. And it's not good. You're bringing it to justice for Mohbad. It's not a good thing for you. I have to tell you the honest truth. Today I was so pissed. But I look at the host. The host was just selective on how he wants to do his thing. He's doing like a show. He's not doing like his justice for Mohbad. So Lenchi, I beg you, the day you act as a man, as a responsible father, that day you will change. You will realize that this thing you are doing, it doesn't worth it.